Hey everybody, XCI here. Welcome back to a blind let's play of Dragon Age Inquisition. And now we have Somley, and we are in Haven. So I'm gonna quickly go to the war room first because it has been a week and a half or so since I recorded last session. I'm at a very limited amount of time right now. It's very hard for me to record, and yeah. So I figured I just needed to start this. I didn't even go back to old notes. I didn't go back to comments. I didn't get a refresher. I just figured there's at least an hour of content here I could do. I'm sure of it. So I just got to get started. So let's just do some rotations, and then I'll get back to it hopefully.
More healing drafts for you, Vivian. Thank you.
I think that's just a prayer. And nothing here. Okay. So let's set these things off here because we can. Okay, let's go for Alan. We have the money. Let's pull the money in. There you go. What's with Cullen pulling in the coin right now? Accept report. I'm gonna send you back out there, buddy. Okay, let's go back. See what we have in Orlais. We have choose this thing. Whew. I got the first part of this wrong based on comments. My last memory. Again, this is probably one of the ones I needed a refresher on. In my head, I think I know who I want to get. But the first time, first round of this, I believe I interpreted stuff in opposite. Essentially, I didn't make the wrong call, but it doesn't matter. So let me just see if I can get a refresher from this. Choose successor in light. So Ambassador Montliet, I am pleased to have made the acquaintance of your friends here in Orlais, and even more pleased that they have convinced Monet to return to the Chantry and take vows. Yeah, this one I want out. I wish no harm to my niece, but her mind is better suited to the chant of light than the game. Lides is in safe hands now, and I will honor the Inquisition's support in time to come. For now, I am sending a dozen Orlesian Chevalier to serve on behalf of my family. With foot soldiers, wow. Well, I didn't anticipate getting something good there, but good. That's cool. I just wanted her out of the way. She felt like I couldn't really trust her. I'm trying to think of this from again. I hate the game. I hate the game. As a player, I hate the game. As Somley, probably hates the game. He probably really hates the game. But he's got Josephine, and so whatever Josephine. What? These two are locked. Oh, it's Josephine at the other mission. Anyways, the Inquisition is in its infancy. Building an organization such as this is like building an army. You need soldiers, weapons to arm them, food to feed them, and that's just the beginning. I joined knowing I could make a difference. I have Grey Warden treaties. And these allow us to take what's needed, when needed. We do not face a blight, but surely a torn sky warrants as much concern. I'll reserve my comments. So, Josephine, this could work. The blight is but 10 years past, and Thetis remembers how we were saved by Xander and companions. I can use the treaties, leverage the goodwill owed the wardens, and use it for the Inquisition. Didn't Duncan have... Didn't we get this... Was this part of Origins? Hold on, what? Well, there's not just one, right? There's probably more. Utilize the Grey Warden treaties. Isn't this the thing you get from that rune? You go look for it, and then you meet Morgan. Is that the same thing? Am I thinking of a different document? Then you take that to Duncan, and then Duncan uses it for diplomacy purposes. And then he... Go, Josephine.
Let us begin.
Never mind. Oh, shit. I'll talk about stuff a little later, but let's go back. Just in short, I have talked about it a little bit in the comments. The idea that I foresee that, I mean, every character is going to have some sort of development arc, and I have made some speculations in my head about things. Just because from a narrative perspective, there's certain patterns and tropes that exist in storytelling. I'm sending Cullen for money. If he gets another 120 back, I'm always sending Cullen. Period. All right. Go get some more money, buddy. In the interim, I think I said I was going to go back to the hinterlands, but there was the Sword Coast we could go to. We could explore that. I want to get to the Rebel Mages. See, as I figured, the more, if I just talked myself through it, I would eventually... Oh, I wanted to do a round of people, to be honest. Yeah, but if I talk my way through it, I will...
Please tell me if you find something.
I'll find stuff to do. That's
Good
no
day
problem.
to you.
Okay, so anything to
What do
report?
the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
You wouldn't want to talk about
Good day to
Blackwall, or did I not?
What do the people make of us?
Can
Despite our fame,
skip?
we're low
What about
on
our
steadfast.
allies?
Any
Skip.
thoughts on the people?
Who did you
Skip.
mean?
Okay. Let's talk about the Warriors. There we go.
What do you think of Sir Blackwall?
Sir Blackwall seems as loyal to the purpose of the Inquisition as he is to the Wardens.
Mm-hmm.
His travels must have taken him strange places.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he'd speak more about them.
Because I might.
The
have
Iron
not
Bull
asked
has had to
him.
have made an impression.
He is a loud, unapologetic accident merely waiting to happen.
Seems
I do
decent.
wish he'd stop daring poor dignitaries to outdrink him.
Commander
I
Cullen
got my
came
thoughts
to
on
mind.
him.
The commander is an intelligent,
Cullen,
cautious
the advisor,
man.
not really.
I'm grateful he's in charge of our standing army. Still, he does sometimes resemble the man with a hammer to whom everything
there's
appears
a nail.
as a nail.
I think I got Cassandra.
I was thinking of Cassandra.
Seeker Pentagast is a princess of the Kingdom of Nevada, although that barely seems important to her. She was not interested when I asked if we might make use of her royal relations. Still, the Inquisition would not have formed without Cassandra. She's an extraordinarily driven woman.
Mages. Yeah. Well, let's go.
What's
Solus
your
again.
impression of Solus?
I
Solus.
suppose I should be wary of an apostate, but our elven mage has conducted himself with the utmost propriety. And he has the most
I got my thoughts on
fascinating
him.
stories.
All right, Vivian.
What do you
I
think
got my
of
thoughts on
Vivian?
her.
We've met a few times before at court. She remains a truly accomplished player of the game. So long as her interests align with yours, Madame Vivian will be a most valuable ally.
I was thinking of Varric.
Oh, I could listen to his tales for hours. He actually let me read a chapter of his next book he's writing. My friends would be sick with envy if they knew. It's excellent, but a bit different from his past works. Only 3 beheadings so far.
I'd love to know how you and Sarah get along.
I know she extracts gossip from the servants, and she keeps prying into things. Sarah's ability to vanish whenever her mischief's discovered must come in handy, however, I'm sure.
All right. Let's
speak
goodbye
later.
here.
Farewell.
I think, is it just her who talks about other companions? I forget if you guys made that clear. Now I forget. But let's talk to Vivian. I think I have to. There's a way for me to get Sarah to go down there and unlock those doors. Let's go
I
to
knew
Vivian.
then, and crossed my... Yes?
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivian.
Whatever would you like to know?
I probably went through these, but let me just go
Your
through them
accent's
again.
not all Asian. Where
I don't
exactly
think
are
so.
you
This
from?
doesn't sound familiar.
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Monsignor while still an
Oh,
apprentice.
this might actually be new. Or literally squirrel brain. Been a week and a half. Probably 2 weeks since I talked to her, though.
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up at court here.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine.
Goddamn
An
game.
advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
You're married to the Duke de Ghislaine.
Of
That
course
name sounds
not, my
very
dear.
familiar.
Don't be ridiculous.
Ghislaine.
Marriage is the business
I
of
know it's my
alliance
fault. I
and
know.
inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
Of course. God damn. I mean, outside being I mean, we got invited to the estate, right?
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing parlor tricks. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
Do you think
Oops.
that you and I might, someday...
I don't see how that benefits me in the slightest, my dear.
I wish I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that. I accidentally just blindly clicked through that. My bad. That's actually worth a reload. I don't want that to go anywhere. Advanced. I mean, did it go anywhere? I mean, I'm asking you now. I'm in the beginning of the recording here, so. Okay, there we go. I reloaded. I didn't want to click this. I did the beginning of the episode over. I don't want to do it. I want to click it. I don't want to because I don't know what's happening in the background. I don't want that to go forward active. So now let's go forward. Let's talk to you again. Sword Coast. I want to go to.
Can I help you with anything?
The mages. The mages. How can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the charges?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Okay. Tell me about the charges.
Can we talk about the bull's charges?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Ooh.
Do the charges specialize in anything
I might be
from
repeating
a tactical
stuff.
standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army.
I don't think so.
We're better as shock troops to skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the chief goes wherever he can hit something.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
Makes sense.
We'll talk later.
Otherwise, you're just criminals. You put down. Bull.
What's going on?
Hey, bud. How's it going? Tell me about the Qunari.
I'd like to know more about the Qunari.
You writing a book?
What's your problem? No.
What I've heard about them sounds fascinating.
What you've heard was mostly horse shit. All right. What do you want to know?
What? Alright.
The word Qunari, is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the
Stan would have said none.
The Qunari
Period.
who break away from the Qun are Talbasha, deserters.
What about Qunari who existed before the Qun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kossith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kossith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
Oh. Curious.
How do the Qunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Qunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Qunari safe from outside threats.
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Here.
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Olay, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Qunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight, or kill you.
I heard there's no marriage among the Qunari.
Oh?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't know
true.
that, actually.
Qunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Qunari don't have sex.
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
Wow.
That sounds different.
Yep. Still, it's more fun here. Fewer
He's
rituals,
just so casual
more
for Qunari.
making
That's
it up
what's
as you
making
go
him.
along. Plus, you folk have redheads. Redheads.
If you made a character with red hair, would it have mattered? Was there a conditional? Was there going to be? Yeah, I'm curious. Like how deep they went with that.
How is everyday life different for Qunari?
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are
Red
just
dudes
about the same.
have red eyebrows.
A baker in Valroyo gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Qun. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
It can't be exactly the same. The Qunari have no personal freedoms.
That
How
seems
many
a little
personal
bit.
freedoms do you figure that baker in Valroyo has? Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her 'cause it's stale? Same crap in Valroyo. People are just people.
What's it like growing up under the Qun?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own
Still
age.
super quiet,
They're
huh?
like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasra.
Be pretty honest about the fact that you can lie there, bull.
You never knew your parents?
No, I know for you folks, that's a big deal. The Tamasrans were like
Gotta
our
take
parents,
care of.
though.
Yeah.
Taught us to read,
remember this.
helped us go to sleep, all the parent stuff.
You know.
I remember the one who helped me build things with blocks. She laughed when I knocked everything down.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Qunari conquered Orlais or Ferelden?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love rules. But the mages... Can you imagine Solus trying his fade dreaming under the Qun? Or Vivian doing her political bullshit? Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated. Drugged until their minds broke. So, to answer your question, no. I don't
He's
think
just
about
so-
it much at all.
See you later, Bull.
He just tells you the way it is. He's not. I don't know. There was something about the way Sten delivered stuff that just infuriated me. This guy's just like, here's what it is. All right, Blackwall. Let's see if we can pull any more information out of you, buddy. Nug!
Something on your mind?
Survived today, Nug. Okay, thoughts about the Inquisition.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I expected more. More men, better equipment. You may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Brute force is not always the answer. There are plenty of other paths to victory.
Oh, nice.
True enough. Still,
Golems.
it never hurts to be prepared. One thing I will say about your men, they're passionate, devoted. You inspire them.
Perfect.
Build on that foundation, and you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
Investigate. Here we go. Let's see. Sure.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
I fear for Cassandra sometimes, the way she throws herself into battle. I've never known a warrior like her.
Oh, that's all you want to talk about? Cassandra? Okay.
What do you think of the Inquisition's cause?
Restoring order is a goal I support wholeheartedly. But that's not the end of it, is it? Not by a half. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring the Chantry. Others say it needs reform. I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
Yeah, let's just wait on that. Okay, let's ask again.
You must have
sure.
some feelings about our friends.
Last time we dined, Sarah put
Oh.
away 12 potatoes, an entire roast duck, and 4 different tarts. I'm not sure where any of it goes.
Huh, so I do keep going. Okay.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she wants. and
Oh,
doesn't even
sometimes it's
care.
different on the same person. Okay. Good to know.
What do you think about all this trouble between the mages and Templars?
Look Looking at it from where we stand, it seems inevitable. But that could be hindsight. How many of us actually saw it coming? Either way, I don't think the Chantry will ever recover.
I don't see how anyone couldn't see this coming for hundreds of years. Like, I'm shocked things lasted as long as they did in this lore. The way that the Lord presented it in any case, because all of this this happened like really quickly after the Blight, but there were already problems before Dragon Age Origins. Like, it already sounded like it was really bad before Dragon Age Origins.
What do you think of Haven?
It's a war camp that was once a pilgrim's refuge. It's the state of the world, though, isn't it? Holy ground turned into a battlefield. Pity about that temple.
It sort of feels appropriate
nice
to
to see
Sally's design.
What do
Advisors.
you think of my advisors?
Josephine's lovely.
Okay.
And craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
Perfect.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen.
Or Colin.
He's got the
Sure.
look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the
guess he
best and the
has.
worst of humanity. And I think
Of
he still
mages in any
struggles
case.
with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
I mean, some we wouldn't know the history.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst of
Enough
humanity.
of that.
Still, I trust him to watch my back.
Okay, what else we got? Let's try
You
and
must have
circle one
some
more time.
feelings about our friend.
I fear for Cassandra sometimes. The way she
Warrior
throws
like
herself
her.
into battle.
That's enough.
I've never known a warrior like her.
We should
Thank you,
return to our
Blackwall.
duties.
I wanted to read.
You are, after all, in charge.
I wanted to redo some classes, didn't I? That was probably the thing I talked about. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at stuff. Let's take a look at inventory first. Are we good here? No. Let's go weapon schematics. I don't know where I got these. Oh, that's right. I picked these up. That's right. That's fine. Recipes. That's right. The jar of bees. I guess I can make these at the one station, right? Yep. I don't want to be. That's kind of like a grenade. I would assume. And then journal. Do I have anything new here? All right. So this right here. No, the horses. Oh my God, the horses. Gotta do the horse. I'm dying. Stuff will come back to me. It'll come back to me. Characters. Let's look at this. Blackwall. I do not have much on Warden Blackwall. We know he became Constable of the Grey in Val Chivin after Warden Constable Fontaine assumed the position of Commander of the Grey from her predecessor. He also bears the Silverite Wings of Valor, an honor bestowed upon Orlesian wardens for deeds of great daring. The details of the act for which Blackwall earned the Silverite Wings, however, are sketchy. Go on. Grey Wardens hide their secrets well. The medal was likely awarded for a campaign to secure deep roads and entrances within Orlais, shortly after the Fifth Blight. Several Grey Wardens lost their lives on that campaign. Perhaps more would be dead if not for Blackwall. According to my sources, Warden Blackwall has been traveling alone for several years now. The last anyone saw him at the keep in Val Chivin, it was 937 Dragon. It has been completely abandoned, along with all other warden outposts. I believe Blackwall is as curious about his disappearance as we are. Perhaps in time we will find answers. Didn't Origins start in 37? I don't remember the date, but that feels like that date looks familiar to me. This is the part that's sort of sketch about Blackwall. I'll put it that way. Like there's some so traveling alone during the time of Origins. At one point, I thought he was the warden that, the warden that appears at the end of Origins. Am I inventing things? No, I'm fairly certain. There's like a warden that comes out of nowhere where you get nothing about this warden, then he shows up at the end, like the very end. Right? Yeah, the one with the, and then there's like the tower, and then falls to his death. That whole thing. Wait, that warden fell to his death because of a dragon attack. Was there another warden that survived? I feel like there was like a warden that kind of enters the story. Or was it Dragon Age 2? There's a warden that enters the story. I'm like, this guy's given all this importance. He's been nowhere in the narrative. He's had nothing to do with the story, and now I'm supposed to trust them and care about the character. Nah, it's always a weird one. Anyways, I don't know their names, but I thought maybe there was like a, yeah, they were carrying on to something like that, but I don't think it is, based on, like, I figured you guys would have let me know in the comments, and I don't think that. I think he's new. Okay, Iron Bull. M, my dear friend, I completely understand the difficulty you face. To have such well-equipped bandits attack your family's caravan so regularly and with such exquisite knowledge of your shipping schedules is indeed highly unfortunate. There is no shame at all in finding your household guards wanting in such trying circumstances. To answer your questions, when faced with my own troubles last year, I employed the Bull's Chargers. Their leader, the Iron Bull, is a Qunari. A great horned giant of a man. He looked like a savage, but spoke like a gentleman. He seemed unstoppable in combat, but is far more clever than a simple swordsman. His mercenaries were costly, but they were both strong enough to protect my family's caravans and clever enough to discover how the bandits came into such luck in their attacks upon my family. The bandits have been no trouble at all since, and a baron of our mutual acquaintance effusively assured me that he would be greatly surprised if they ever again caused us difficulty. If you wish to employ the Iron Bull, I can provide you with his contact information as well as a list of the liquors he enjoys most particularly. Will your husband also be present in these negotiations, or will you be making the acquaintance of the Iron Bull in a more intimate setting? If so, we shall have to talk the next time our men go hunting. Yours in friendship, B. A letter lifted from a hidden drawer in a noblewoman's vanity and copied carefully before being returned. I feel like there are some details in there that are probably relevant to what I'm thinking about his development. And then we have Vivian, Madame de Fer. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Please. Anyone who forgets this truth can be burned. Whatever. An assiduous and talented scholar, Vivian rose rapidly through the ranks of Montesmar's circle. When made a full-fledged enchanter, she elected to join no fraternity, a decision that shocked colleagues, but may have been a calculated maneuver. When she successfully applied to be appointed enchanter of the imperial court, nearly every fraternity clamored for her favor in hopes of having a representative at the empress's ear. She was voted first enchanter of Montesmard at an age young enough to cause scandal. The circle widely regards her as the most shrewd and disciplined mage in Orlais. I mean, what I think to her, I'd probably talk about hers because I feel like it's the least. No, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say it's the least, like, it's going to be the least shocking of anticipate. Fine. Like, with her character, I feel like it's going to be some twist tied to the game. Her whole character is about Orlais. It's all about making big plays. It's all about presenting one face and then behind the scenes maneuvering. And I would just assume that about any Orlaisian character in the group right now. But from a mage's perspective, there's a whole different sort of air about it that I'm really concerned about. Vivian as a character, like, something's gonna be up with her. Okay, Qunari Tamasrans. Nanny Goodwin lay on the hard stones of the Kirkwall docks until the sailors left with her purse. As she struggled to her feet, a large grey hand reached down to help her. It was one of the Qunari, the great horned giants who had come to live in the city. I thank you, said Nanny Goodwin hesitantly, looking for her satchel. I did not know that the docks were so dangerous, or I would have asked one of Lord G's guards to accompany me as I brought... Why would they just put a blank there? That doesn't make any sense. Guards to accompany me as I bought healing herbs for the children. Is that like redacted? Like old school redaction? Why? You are Tamasran, said the Qunari. Under the Kun, no soldier would accost you. Why are you here? I am but Lord G's nanny. Nanny Goodwin said, and Lord G did not believe me when I told him that the children needed healing herbs, so I was forced to buy them myself. Under the Kun, said the Qunari Tamasrans, are trusted and listened to when caring for the children, and any healing herbs they needed would be provided. Why did Lord G not attend your words? He is a noble, Nanny Goodwin said, and I am merely a servant who cares for his children. She shifted her shawl to hide the bruises the sailors had given her, as well as the bruises Lord G himself had left. Under the Qun, said the Qunari, all are equal, and no Tamasran thinks herself a mere anything. Nanny Goodwin bid the Qunari good day and returned to Hightown with much to think about. An excerpt from The Lies of the Nobles, The Truth of the Qun. Author unknown. Was the author Lady Goodwin? Nanny Goodwin. Okay, so we're done. We're not done. There's new groups. The Ben Hasrath. Suggesting that all Ben Hasraths are spies is like assuming that all craftsmen are carpenters. The Ben Hasrath form a significant portion of the Qunari priesthood, tending to a variety of tasks within Qunari society. In Qunari cities, Ben Hasrath serve as something akin to a town guard, investigating anything that disrupts the orderly function of the city. Ben Hasrath re-educators treat criminals and rebels against the Qun, determining whether they must destroy the subject's mind using a poison known as kamak. Though those they can rehabilitate through treatment and education are later transferred to simple work details. In contested or war-ridden areas, Ben Hasrath coordinate with the Qunari militia to track the dreaded Tal-Vashoth rebels, a function similar to bounty hunting. Outside Qunari borders, Ben Hasrath agents primarily observe and report. While this may seem underhanded, it is no more than most nations do with their own spies, and the Qunari are, perhaps rightly in retrospect, extremely concerned with the danger our culture's comparatively liberated mages pose. Our assumption that all Ben Hasrath are malicious spies bent on bringing Orlais into the Qun has no basis in fact. It is simple prejudice against a race whose appearance unsettles us, compounded by a guilty conscience at seeing how many peasants, especially elves, prefer life under the Qun to life under our empress. That make complete sense. The Qunari are a society of people with different culture and different values, but people nevertheless as complex and nuanced as Orlais. An excerpt from The Lion and the Bull, Racial Bias and Oversimplification of Qunari Societal Roles in the Orlaisian Court. Author unknown, published by the University of Orlais. Ben Hasrath Re-Educators. Detainee has already confessed to resisting arrest when Ben Hasrath came for his co-workers. Circumstantial evidence suggests he was part of group planning to become Tal-Vashoth. Co-worker died attempting to escape. Detainee requires evaluation for possible reintroduction into society instead of kamak treatment. He is being denied sleep and given restricted portions of food and water as noted below. Day 1, detainee restrained, given water but no food. Detainee requested to use latrine. Was told cleanliness part of the Qun, and he had decided to attack the Qun. Detainee asked why he murdered Ben Hasrath, responded that he had already defended himself. Detainee eventually urinated on floor. Day 2, detainee given light food and water, told he could use latrine if he could demonstrate ability to follow the Qun. Detainee asked why he murdered Ben Hasrath, answered that he fought them to protect co-worker, did not murder them. Detainee told that lying is unacceptable under the Qun. Detainee observed re-educators eating and drinking and engaging in conversation about daily activities while detainee stood. Day 3, detainee refused food and water, was taken outside and shown Kalaba rooting through garbage for food. Shown Kalaba rooting through garbage for food. Detainee told he is similar to Kalaba, as neither he nor it follow the Qun. Also told Kalaba is better than detainee, as Kalaba is too stupid to follow the Qun, while detainee could follow it, but made conscious choice to refuse. Detainee asked why he murdered Ben Hasrath. Detainee answered that he was angry and trying to protect his friend. Day 4, detainee shown drawings of dead Tamasrans and children. Told these were drawings of people in Seharan killed by Tal-Vashoth. Detainee told all Tal-Vashoths do this, and if detainee wishes to be Tal-Vashoth, he must go to education center and kill Tamasrans now. Detainee became visibly upset. Detainee asked why he murdered Ben Hasrath. Answered that he was wrong and lied to by his co-worker. Day 5. Detainee continues to show remorse. Is visibly happy when reminded that Qun offers place for all people. Detainee washed, given you clothes and food, allowed to sleep. Upon waking, detainee asked whether he would prefer to be Talvashah to Qunari. Detainee answers that he will remain Qunari. Detainee released to road crew for simple labor and will be watched by observers on team. Interesting. Okay, that's it for the group. We got places. What do we have for places? What do we have? We have Seharan. The goal is fear. The Qunari in Seharan's market must fear that everyone who serves their food is a rebel looking for a chance to slip poison onto a Qunari's plate. The rebels must fear that every farmer they pass in the fields is a Ben Hasrath spy, ready to bring soldiers running. And the commoners, the peasants, they must fear everyone. They see rebels light fires that kill Qunari and commoner alike. They see Ben Hasrath arrest commoners who all know are innocent. When these events do not occur naturally, it is our duty to catalyze the process. Only when the commoners of Seharan fear the rebels and hate the Qunari will the Imperium be seen as the preferable option. The actions we take here may seem cruel, but to succeed we must agitate until all of Seharan hates both the rebels and the Qunari for their actions. Only when the people are broken can we save them. Only when they fear all others will they accept the aid of the Imperium. Any good soldier would kill 10 men to save 20. We must bring terror to Seharan so that we might one day bring peace. Oof, interoperatives. Join in the Sicarii, whose existence has been officially denied. Oh man. The Forbidden Oasis. I met Bayard in Valfermin. From here, we will travel with the miners to the western approach. I already miss the sound of your voice, but the contract they offered will provide for us. And what is a year if I know you are waiting at the end of it? Bayard says the miners call the place the Forbidden Oasis. I feared perhaps the water was poisonous. You hear of such things. Or that the area was home to one of the beasts in Joachim's books. Bayard simply laughed and told me not to worry so much. When I asked how the oasis earned its dramatic name, Bayard replied, "Don't ask about the door." Excerpt from a letter written by Saul Dideau to his wife, Lynette, dated 938 Dragon. No further correspondence was sent. Uh-oh. The Storm Coast. I cannot say whether the Storm Coast receives more inclement weather than any other stretch of northern Ferelden coastline. That hasn't stopped the region from boasting more than its fair share of tragic tales. If all are to be believed, rich merchant ships blanket the depths due to the follies of their proud captains. The infamous and likely fictional pirate Danel of Salais gave up the sea to become a Grey Warden, while standing on these shores, and countless young women pined for grooms lost to the waves. I witnessed nothing so fanciful on my brief sojourn to the coast. However, the area is sparsely populated, and as I watched the waking sea strike the shore, I could see why such tales are born. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of Chantry Scholar, Brother Chantry TV. Resources found here. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I like that they say this, just so that if you're looking for these things for the Gather quests, which, are presumably avoidable completely. Well, not avoidable, But at least you can come real quick here. You can boom, 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 boom. Find out where you got to go to make crafts. Yeah, okay. It does. That does become tedious. just get it organically. It's fine. It'll work. That's how I'm doing it. I'm doing organic. All of those quests, Gather quests, is if they happen, they happen. I'm not going to chase areas down and then run around after things. I'm just going to let them happen when they happen. Sarah was never quite an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebellion. But she was so fast and quick with her bow, no one quite knew where she came from. Sarah was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud and they're joyful. But she knew the ways of nobler men, and she knew how to enrage them. She would always like to say, "Why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her way. She's a rogue and a thief, and she'll tempt your fate." Sarah was never quite the wealthiest girl. Some say she lives in a tavern, but she was so sharp and quick with her bow. Arrows strike like a dragon. Sarah was never quite the gentlest girl. Her eyes were sharp like a razor, but she knew the ways of commoner men, and she knew just how to use them. As performed by the bard. I guess they've heard of Sarah. Sarah, Sarah, huzzah, huzzah. And we're done here. And we're done here. And we're done here. And we're going to go to what I intended to do when I came in here. I want to just double check the builds here. Oh, that's a charging bull for bull. Because of course you should. You gotta. It's a bull. Charging bull. Then there was something about... Oh yeah, gore and trample. Yeah, for sure. That feels like a bull thing. You talked about this one. Combat roll. You dive and roll to where the battle needs you to be. I think this is just more from just roll with it. You can now use combat roll to recover from most... Oh wow, holy crap. You now use combat roll to jam it. Oh, that's... Yeah, okay, now that I've read this. Yeah, it was the Sarah. I want her to go back to bow. I'm not going to do it now because I'm not going to play her. I'm going to go... Do I have time? I'm like, do I even have time to keep going with the game? It's just a cleanup episode. Hey, Josephine's ready. You know what though? I'm already here. I'm already here. So let's... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the store. I'm just gonna get another one. It's just damn. Look, I mean, I don't have a... I'm not rich. I'm not rich yet. Damn, I have to grind a lot for that money. But I'm gonna take that now just because... well, I'm just going to go to Josephine. You know what? This episode's already over. It was a bit of a Codex episode because we had to clean that up anyways. Let's see if we can get this one done. And she'll be done too. And it's really... I think the heads up was just not to do the Templar thing because I could lock myself in and it's tied to it's a bug or something. But that I need... Thank you. But to do get the rebel mages first on the board, and then I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a decision between these two. On the war table? I don't know. I don't know how that pans out. I just know what not to do. Let's go to Orlais. Let's see what you got. Utilize the Grey Warden treaties. I was correct. Spreading word that the Inquisition was allied with the Grey Wardens meant messages of support poured in. With the treaties in hand, we've managed to secure new recruits and donations of both gold and equipment. The commander will make good use of them. Josephine. That's it. That's our table is now complete until I move other things forward, as far as I can tell. Money is still being done for an... Oh, it should be done. Almost done. Oh, 19 minutes. I'm not going to wait for that. I mean, it's really... Do I think I can... Here, let's back out. I might make a move for it. I might jump into the hinterlands and literally just like make a mad dash. Just make a mad dash for... Why am I doing this? Like this. World map for the mages. You know what I'm saying? Just so we can start next episode. It'll be... We get to go. Hunger. Ooh, the horse. Let's just go. I want to... Oh, can I not? There we go. Let's just go. Let's just get in here. Memories of the Grey. Oh, unlock the door. Came up. I need to do that. Yeah, but it's like way over... Yeah, it's way over here. That's a massive... That's an episode, man. I'm going to work through this. There's things that are going to open up in here. I'm going to have to deal with that. Where's the horse guy? Give me a sec. Oh, the horse merchant's way over here, though, man. You guys are telling me to go to the horse merchant? Oh, my God. I mean, yeah, I want a horse, but this is its own episode, guys. No wonder. I was like, how did I not hit the horse yet? Everyone keeps talking about the horse guy. Oh, damn. There's a map right there. I mean, I gotta get to these campgrounds anyways, and then we can use them as teleportation things. But it's like I would like to like clear things out as I go, you know? I don't want to just beeline it. I could beeline it. I can go from here and just beeline it. But then it's like, is this important to me to do as soon as possible? I feel like I really want to know what this is. But you guys are saying horse. So you know what? I'm going to go here, travel, and I'm going to start cutting north. I'm going to go northwest. We're not gonna go with Sarah. You're gonna need a redo. We're gonna go with Varric. Ooh, I want to play with Blackwall though. Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna go Blackwall instead. This makes it tricky. Makes it tricky to choose. Templars fighting between a pot. That's fighting. I'm gonna see if I can travel this. Let's go for shards. Sure. Oh. Yeah, I guess we'll do that all in a stack. Sure, that's fine. What does that look like on the map when you do that? Do they actually look like different? Oh, yeah, they're on. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. A little bit of a maniac leap there without a barrier on, but there we go. Back to crafting. Now I will Wait. Am I? This feels like I'm going somewhere new though. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I just want this one dead. Oh my god. There we go. I was like, I'm left clicking. Why is nothing happening? Have I forgotten all the keys already? Is that what's happened? Because I don't think so. Up. Go Blackwall.
The apostates are out of control.
I see just as many Templars. We should move on. We can only restore order by securing an alliance.
Oh, I wonder if that was I might have interrupted something there because it looked like they were not keen on agreeing there. Seems like there's a lot of commotion here. Okay. Ooh, I like this. I like how it's like a little flooded there. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, wow. Oh, I like this. I like the effect there. It's really cool. I am gonna dodge some stuff here and go off course here, just so I can get some perimeter assessment here before I see some enemies. Are you chill? Nope, you're two bad dudes. Okay, so this is what happens to you bad dudes. Pop. Panic. Go Blackwall! That's always great. Get him! Oh, I see a spell slinger, some bitch. Get out of here. Ooh, nice. Oh wow, this is a huge battle. Okay, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. I like this group, by the way. Just putting it out there. It's already pretty solid. Pretty solid. What's over here? I see some blue marks. Blue marks are what again? These things right here are what? Phoenix? Yeah. Okay, what's this right here? That's gotta be important. Read. Templar encampment. We must be ready to fight not only the mages, but those who sympathize with them. Have not the mages blood magic or to trick the minds of the unwary? Are not most people, as we know them, sheep, ready to be led by those who speak with authority? The people must be protected from the mages. It is our right and our duty, but those who supply them with lyrium, those who offer them comfort and food, those who shirk their duty to supply us for our worthy fight, well, that's subjective, my friend. They are sympathizers who have lain with demons and can breed only abominations, and they must be slain as such. We will wage our war from our camp off the west road, and we will not stop until the world is clean. A letter written in a crisp and educated hand. Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. I feel like you're hiding something over here. Let's go see. Oh, maybe not, but yeah, boy. Ooh. Oh man, that panic happens right quick. Archer right here is their spell. That's a dude. Nah, they're fine. Just grab anybody. Pick them. Pick them. Drop them. Drop 'em. Boom! Oh, look at. Oh no, I think like that's. I love fire. I love it. Look at this shield bastard. Holy crap. Kill him. Kill him! Look at how much fire. What is happening? Holy shit! Oh my god, this is insane. Kill him! Dude, the screen is so bright. Holy crap. This guy was burning. He was burning and he didn't give a damn. Zero fucks to give that guy. Holy crap. We're going to take your crap. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I've gone off course. I certainly have. Okay, no problem. Ooh. I bet you're going to want that shield. I bet you're going to want it. I'm going to drink that. Inventory. Oh, restriction mage only. Oh, cool. I don't know if I care about. Well, let's check. Let's see what that looks like on Somley. Sure. They look cool. Worn on mages. Oh, damn, though. That's like super. That's super armored, though, huh? Look at that armor bonus, though. Holy hell. Holy hell. Same magic defense. A heal bonus, I'd give that up for strength. For will. I'm gonna put this on. I mean, visually it seems like much, but that really feels like now you're about to you're gonna own some shit. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Let's go with that, and then back. No, shields. Shields. Why is it so difficult for me to find shields? Weapons? Oh, it's under weapons. I guess you can attack with them, but then it doesn't make any sense. I just picked up a shield. Didn't I just? I just picked up a shield. So confused, man. Oh, I got a weapon schematic for a shield. Is that what I got? Ooh, yeah, that's what I got. I got a schematic. Okay. Okay, settles that. I'm a little bit disoriented there. Okay, let's look. I mean, a little much for a mage. Let's go, Somley. I am going in the opposite direction, but we found something here. Oh, I want to take these guys out while we're here. These friggin' guys, I want these guys gone. Here, hold on. Boom. Can I not reach you? I can reach them. Come on, just do your spell, man. You can reach them. Don't do this. Here, fine. Kind of right there. Right. Are you kidding? Fine. Bring them to us. Oh, that shield is like, I think, oh, it's reflecting. Oh, son of a bitch. Deflecting my magic. How dare he? How dare he? How about that? You like that? How about this one? Oh yeah, I gotta get a little close for that one, but that's fine. Here. Blam! Look at that inferno! Holy shit! Oh no, don't do that. Come on, if you guys are hitting the ground, come on AI, don't be hitting the ground. Don't do that. Holy shit, these guys take hits, man. Okay, did I just literally hit the... I hit the fire pit and it blocked everything. Poor Blackwall, but look at him go. Well, he's starting to... Well, he's building up some guard there, but still. There we go. Let's light this up. Bang. No, keep them in the fire, Blackwall. Does Blackwall get burned in that fire? I wasn't actually noticing that. But look at his guard. It's maxed out. He can't get hurt. Oh, I have to just heal him and it won't. And he's getting a barrier on top. The barrier goes on top of guard. Oh my gosh. That's insane. He's dead. Solace. Nice. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Back on track. Let's get back on track. Wait. Before I go back on track. Knock! I want to see this thing. I want to get this thing right here. I'm gonna get it. Kabloomo. Okay, the bridge was broken recently, most likely fighting between apostate mages and renegade Templars. Oh, that's pretty, man. Look at this. It's such a small detail, but look at this. Like a running river. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, ooh, it looks really good, man. Oh? What's it? Oh? What's this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry to hear, dudes. What you got? A letter on the body. Okay, letter found on a dead body. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Okay, okay. Dreams won't stop until you take it back to the western fortress. They will never stop. You will wake up screaming and find notes written by your own sleeping hand. Take it back, or I will draw allies to do it for me. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Was that a random landing right there? Cullen is ready to report it. What the hell? Are you gonna fly away, or are you? Anyways, that was a weird timing there for that. All right. Okay, so let's look at the map. How far off did I go here? I went pretty far off. We're looking towards the. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, it just means I'm not doing that thing. It just means I'm not doing that thing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I totally meant to do this. We're going in the perfectly right direction, and now I'm recording more than I should, but I can cut around a lot of shenanigans. And I can get my ass up to that campsite and end this proper. We've got some villainous stuff happening to our left here, but we're not going to deal with it. We're going to read this. A letter found on a dead dwarf. I don't care how many demons and apostates are in the area. The package was lost somewhere on the river north of the farms. Follow the river and find it, or we'll find you. Okay, looks like we're trying to find something from somebody. Ooh. I will try to see how tough you are. Oh, shit. There's one behind us. There's one behind us. I'm sure I didn't want the wall. I'm sure that's not the spell I wanted. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get Blackwall over here to help our asses. Please cast that. Ow! You're in my fire pit now, bitch. Just kidding.
Those wolves have madness in their eyes.
The breach may have driven them mad.
I don't have to feel
Perhaps the
guilty.
demon took command of the pack.
Light wolves. Anyways, I want their leather. Okay, so let's take that. We have some okay, Redcliffe Farms. Let's not get distracted. Let's keep going this way. Focus. We're almost there, everybody. We're almost there. We can do it. That looked like something I could interact with. That also looks like something. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's just hit. Okay, fine. Take this thing. I need these. Look at this.
Decent place to camp.
Kablam. And kablam. Definitely take me some time to get used to family in this armor. I know you guys say don't do it, just ignore them. But I can't.
What is it?
But I can't. Okie dokie. And now we can get some potions back. Everyone's healed anyways. Our potions are all back, and this would be a great place to end. And I think, oh damn though, we're so close to the horses. I heard some horses. Ooh, see that? Oh wait, should I do that? No, horse farm. Horse. Let's do the horse. Let's do the horses. I should probably be doing that. I know, I see an
This must be
explanation.
the horse master.
There we go. Let's check this out then, shall we? Oh, there's certain things, okay, that you can't open because, okay, you need that Inquisition perk. No problem. No problem.
We'll need to
Don't
look
get in.
around.
No looking around. The horse master. After, let me just clear this and see what he's got in his house. Read. Oh, hard and high. Chapter 1. Hey, Farrak, look. Farrak, look. Farrak. They say Coy never sleeps, but anyone who walked the patrol of Hightown Market at midnight might disagree. The pickpockets and confidence men head to the taverns at dusk. Dusk? He did that for me. The dwarven businessmen and nobles go back to their tiny places to fret over the ways they got cheated, and the market falls silent. Donan Brennankovic knew every angle of the market with his eyes closed. 20 years of patrol had etched it into him so that he walked that beat, even in his dreams. The recruit, Javelin, was another story. I'm going to buy this book already. I love it. It's like a cop. I love it. Fantasy cop buddy flick. The Ring of Steel, Striking Stone, told Donan? Wait, wasn't that the name of the one dude? That the kid had stumbled into the column again. His new armor would be full of dents by sunrise. Torches would make this easier. The sound of Javelin hauling himself off the pavement was like a tinker's cart crashing. Torches make you night blind. You'll adjust. Donan crossed the square to help the kid to his feet. A breeze skirted across the plaza, sending the banners and pennants shivering and carrying an old familiar scent. Donan stopped in his tracks. Something's wrong. His voice was low, warning. He peered into the darkness, up at the mezzanine just above them. Follow me. Be ready for trouble. The two guards climbed the dark stairs, and there, in a puddle of shadow, found the body. Gold-trimmed satin glittered through the blood. Get the captain done inside. We've got a dead magistrate. That's fun. I'm gonna steal your stuff, horse merchant. This took me a long time to get here. It's for the Inquisition. Thank you for the loot. Now, what's this horse stuff all about? I see you.
So you're the Inquisition, eh?
I am. Just give me a
Watch
second,
yourself,
horse.
Inquisition. It's ugly out there.
You don't see nothing. Bottles. This is so inconsiderate, though, honestly. An Orlesian liqueur for the daring, for those who wish to seem so, set to enhance sensation, and at the bottom, an erotically carved peach pit. The design is plain, but the bottler assured that the act of carving was scandalous. Amazing. Okay, so, hey, Master Dennett. Took me a while to get here, buddy.
I served Arl Eamon for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
Okay. That's right.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
I don't think I'd be aggressive about anything here, but...
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? Because of what I said about mages? All the trouble magic's causing around here might well take a mage to fix it. That's all I meant. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder.
I'll take it.
Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Oh, you are going to give it to him. Okay, good. But I do have an operation now, Coda. Okay.
Good to see you, Inquisition.
You were going to say something else? Yeah, tell me about your wife.
You said your wife Elena is in charge of the farms.
Yes. A lot of families work our land. They work for us, and we take care of them. Elena knows the farms better than I do. Knows what they need. I imagine not being killed by anything would be a start, though.
You said you were once Arl Eamon's stable master.
Master of the mounts. Fereldans don't appreciate horses like they do in Orlais, but they knew my name in Val Royeaux. My horses took sick less and carried a man longer than any of those fancy prancers they've got. You take care of my people, and I'll make sure your Inquisition is riding right.
Yeah.
The refugees down at the crossroads could use your help.
Right now, any food I give those luckless bastards might as well go to the rebel mages or bandits. Talk to my man Bron. He'll tell you what those folks need to protect themselves. Once that's done, I'll give as I can. I've no problem with charity, long as it's not wasted.
What can you tell me about the wilderness around here?
Got some old ruins in the forest, from long before any king of Ferelden. The lakes are pretty, though when the weather's odd, you hear tell of spirits. Beyond that, my daughter Sienna set up a track just over there. Fool girl likes to race the horses.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
There we go. So that's done now. Horses. Yeah. Take a look at least. Yep. Hey, Sienna.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
Oh my. You weren't. There's an actual race track. I'm gonna sign off right here. I'm gonna sign off right here. Are they all just chestnuts? They all the same, yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. You know what? Oh, what's the skull mean again? What's that thing mean again? Oh, that thing. Oh, that thing in the hill. Yeah. All right. Well, there's a racetrack. I'm probably gonna ride a horse on some racetrack. It's gonna be fun. What do they got? Drop below 2. Can we go? No. We can? That seems sort of like something we shouldn't do, though, huh? Been a long time. Are they actually... Well, it looks like they put this down and wandered in. I don't think those are legitimately theirs, are they? I'm wandering again. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to talk to Sienna. We'll see what this horse stuff... We're going to horse around a little bit, I'm sure. That's what this horse business is all about. And then hopefully we'll get a mount. And we'll continue. I'm sort of giving this time. I'm giving it time to see if it works. Feels like it could. Feels like it could. The long kind of development for Somla Kane was, I have already mentioned, was the whole general of an army thing. And I'll show you some art, actually. I bought off Wayne Reynolds, which is the artist of old D&D stuff. Before he's like super famous cover artist, Wayne Reynolds now. But I got the sketch of his, I think it was a bone mage or bone armor mage, bone something mage, but it's like a necromancer that eventually, like not Graf's bone armor, but like he builds armor for himself using bones and undead pieces or something. And I got Wayne Reynolds' sketch of that. And that was a huge influence for Somla Kane. So I'm lucky I got that at the price I did before he went super famous, and that would have cost me hundreds of dollars at this point. But anyways, I'll catch you in the next episode. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.